Hi there. Sunny, how's your morning so far? How's your day?
So far, so good. How about
Very
you?
nice. I'm glad to hear that. Well, I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking.
Mm-hmm.
So, anything special today, Sunny?
Mm, actually, today is nothing special, but uh,
I
but
see.
tomorrow,
Don't have any plans?
but
Go ahead.
tomorrow, I'm going to go. I'm going to go for my vacation. I'm going to go some beach for my vacation.
Nice.
So today I have to be ready for going to the beach. So I have to
Mm,
pack my luggage, my clothes,
I see.
and swimsuit.
Are you excited for your vacation for tomorrow then?
Yes,
Summer.
actually, the day
Mm.
before is very amazing moment.
What happened a day before?
I mean, um, like the day before, like
Mm-hmm.
the day that I decided to go to the beach, and
Mm-hmm.
before, like today
Okay.
is a very exciting moment, exciting
Okay.
time. You mean because
Wh-
I when I imagine that I'm going to go beach and play with
Mm-hmm.
my friends and eat
Nice.
some delicious food.
So, do
So
you usually go out with your friends every summer? Do you um, go to the beach? I mean, if I may ask, since you mentioned that you're going to the beach, would that be in Korea or outside Korea?
inside Korea.
Inside Korea. What's the name of
Mm-mm.
the island then?
We don't have any special island aside from one island.
I
Like,
see.
yeah, we have some islands, but it is not that big compared to the Philippines.
Oh, have you been to our country or to my country before?
Yes,
Boracay?
I've been to Boracay before.
Oh, what year might that be?
It was very amazing. And at the time, like when I been to Boracay, and it was
Hmm.
my 5 years ago. It was
Oh,
5 years ago.
yeah.
So at the time, the water was so clean, and the sand there was no trash at all.
Okay,
So yeah, I really had a good memory in there.
very good. I'm glad to hear that you enjoyed Boracay. Well, me too. I used to go there for a quick surf, quick
Mm-mm.
break from work, and
Mm-mm.
now so far I haven't been able to visit that place.
Mm-mm.
So, by the way, Sunny, I'm going
Mm-hmm.
to be your teacher for today. My name is Teacher Keanu. Nice to meet
Oh,
you.
nice to meet you too.
Okay. And by the way, aside from learning English, are you working as of the moment? Are you employed now?
I have a part-time job.
Oh, really? That's
So,
nice. Where?
in the cafe, I'm a barista. I'm a barista.
A barista.
Yep.
I see. Very nice. So, what is your favorite shot of coffee, if
Mm,
I may ask?
sorry, shot of coffee.
Yeah, yeah. What is your favorite mix of coffee or your favorite shot of
Uh,
coffee? Yeah,
my
espresso
favorite.
or americano.
For me, I like the mocha latte.
Mocha latte. Very,
Yes.
very Italian. I think you're the one that I talked to last week, right?
Me?
Thursday? Yeah.
Um,
Not
I
really.
really?
Not quite sure, but you're working and studying at the same time, correct?
Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to check. No.
Oh, no, no.
No, yeah.
Okay.
This is our first time to meet you.
This is our first time to talk to each other. I see.
Yeah.
All right. So tell me more about it then. How's being a barista so far?
How was being the barista so far?
Yeah. I mean, how's the life being a barista?
Mm, I really enjoyed my job
Very good. That's nice.
because For me, since I'm the coffee lover, I really love to
Mm-hmm.
smell, and I really love to breathe the coffee.
Okay.
And I think that most of my customer want to take a rest at the cafe.
Yeah.
So at the time, I feel so happy because I feel that I'm one part of their last.
Mm.
Hmm.
Okay. So I'm glad that you're enjoying being a barista. That's nice.
Yeah.
Hopefully you can have your own you can, put up your own business, your own coffee shop. Better than
Hmm.
Starbucks, don't you think?
Yes.
All right. So, by the way, this is my very first teaching job, and I'm very excited to help you
Oh,
out
really?
with your English journey. Yes, ma'am.
Mm-mm.
I used to work in an American company, tech support.
Oh, that's why you're very good at English.
Not really. Slight, like this.
How
And,
long how long did you work at there?
oh, I worked for 2 years.
Oh, just for 2 years.
Yes, ma'am. I was promoted after 6 months. So from a
Oh,
regular employee, they
uh,
promoted me to become a quality analyst.
mm,
Mm.
so good. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Well, then, before we start our class, I would just like to ask you, do you want me to correct you right away after our
Yes.
class or feedback box?
Right away, please.
Right away. Sure thing, ma'am. Noted. All right. So I assume our management gave you an article to read,
Mm-hmm.
correct?
Yep.
All right. So may I know what is your preferred article that you want to talk about today?
Uh, I would like I would like to talk about air health.
Air health. Very nice. A very interesting topic, of course.
Mm-mm.
All right. So air health, ma'am, go ahead. Can you please tell me more about it?
Mm, air health.
Yeah.
This topic is all about the air health,
Okay.
and um, like the pollution is come from the pollution is come from usually power plants and the cars, and we have to decline current level
Yes, ma'am.
to yeah to solve this problem.
You might want to say next time where pollution is
Mm-mm.
coming from.
Is coming from.
Yes, there. That's much better. Lovely. Love it.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Yep. And what else? And the air pollution, which is coming from power plants and cars,
Very good. Love it.
produce very small particles of pollution.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I think that's all that I know, that I understand.
I see. Very good. Very good. Well, I appreciate your insight. I love it. And yes, ma'am. So, according to the article,
Mm-mm,
says here. Hold on. Let me just
mm-mm,
bring that up to our screen here so that we can review it together. Okay.
mm-hmm.
Hold on, please. There we go. Now, please wait for a moment. It's loading.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, while it's loading, I would just like to ask you.
Mm-mm,
It says on the article, the study
mm-hmm.
found that this type of pollution
Mm-hmm.
declined since 1999. So
Mm-mm.
do you also think that it's much worse than today or before for the air pollution?
It is much worse compared to the past right now.
Okay.
Mm.
Why so?
Because they say more and more power plants and car. increased than before,
Okay.
and those thing is one of the main factors that produce very small particles of pollution.
And
Mhm.
let's start from the basics then. Okay.
Mhm.
Don't you think um, eliminating cigarettes will help and improve our air health, basically? I mean, if we totally ban the usage of cigarettes
Mhm.
and replace it with vape, do you agree with that? Do you think that it will improve our air health better?
Replace what? Sorry.
Let's say we're going to replace cigarettes with vape.
Vape.
Are you familiar with vape?
You mean the
Cigarette. Yeah.
electronic cigarette?
Yes, ma'am.
Um.
Don't you think that, just from the basic,
Mm-mm. Yeah, it's a
will
part
that
of.
help?
Um. But I think it is not that much.
Correct.
But
Go ahead.
like they can help a little bit to reduce the level of the air pollution.
Okay.
But the most big problem would be the plants and the power plants and the
Yeah,
cars.
I agree.
So we have to use the transportation instead of our car,
Mm,
and or plant the tree a lot.
okay.
Mm-mm.
So, Sunny, according to the article, one of the contributors to our air health pollution or air pollution is cars,
Mm-mm.
basically, like this one.
Mm-mm.
You see that?
Yep.
Cars. Now, don't you think replacing the old cars with solar powered cars will
Ah.
help us improve our health,
Mm.
our air health condition?
Oh yes, I believe so.
Okay?
Because if we can use the solar power instead of the some oil, gas,
Very good, very good.
then mm, there was there was nothing pollution which is coming from like
Very good.
car. So yeah, it would be a very good idea, but we have to develop the technology more and more,
Okay?
because there is some side effect of using the solar power.
I agree.
Yes. So I
And
think in the future,
mhm,
when the technology improves, that we can prevent the air pollution from happening.
very good. I like the way you think about preventing air pollution. Definitely, if we can implement the usage of having or using a solar powered cars,
Mm-mm.
that will lessen the air pollution, not only in Korea, but all over the world. However,
Mm-mm.
uh, will it work at night? Don't you think?
Ah, yeah. During the night, it will not
Yeah,
work.
it's solar powered, so basically the energy comes from the sun, correct?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so still we need to have to consume oil for it to work. But
Mm-mm.
okay, about going back to the air pollution.
Mm-mm.
Okay, what do you think about this article that says? Hold on, let me just scroll that for you.
Mm-hmm.
This type of small particles of
Mm-mm.
pollution.
Mm-mm.
Sorry, I messed up the line.
It's
So this
okay.
small small particles of pollution, they are 30 times smaller than the human hair.
Yep.
So how dangerous it is for us human being to inhale this type of small particles, especially it's thinner than the human hair.
Oh.
How can we prevent this from happening? Of course.
Mm, I don't know actually.
Mm. Yes.
That it is too small that we cannot filter that those kind of the pollution.
Yes.
Even though we
Well,
even though we wear the mask, we cannot filter that
correct.
pollution.
Very good. Actually, to be honest, Sunny, I was waiting for you to say the mask. If you're going to go outside of your house, most people nowadays wear the mask for the nurse. Yeah, the
Um,
face mask.
Not these days, but like 3 months ago when the weather was spring,
Okay.
we in Korea we have a lot of the fineness. In
Hmm.
here there was a lot of the fineness. So
Find us.
we yeah
Okay.
fineness. So most of the people wore the masks
Okay.
to avoid some fineness.
Hmm.
Mm.
What was the effects of inhaling a fine dust? Can you like describe it to me, please?
Effects.
Yeah.
I
What
heard
will
that.
happen to your body?
I heard that like 10 years after, we
Hmm.
can get suffering from some special like certain disease. It was not. Um, it is not going to happen right away, but it will
Okay.
happen 10 or 20 years after.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a delay
Yeah.
in the effect. So basically, once you inhale a fine dust, it will not show immediately. The
Oh
result will
yeah,
not
no,
show
it is.
immediately.
Yeah, it is not immediately. It
Mm.
when the finders kind of those kind of
Scary.
yeah things piled up on my body,
Oh. Okay.
then yeah, I can get a severe disease.
Hmm.
Mm.
Don't you think it won't turn you into a zombie? Right? Like train to Busan. Just kidding.
Zombie?
Yeah, not really.
Yeah,
Are you
not
sure?
really. But I'm not
Okay.
sure.
Okay. I mean, it's fine dust. You cannot see it. However, it will enter your no to your nostrils or via nose, going to your lungs, right? So
Mm-mm.
pretty dangerous, even if you cover your face
Yeah.
whenever you go outside. But
Yeah.
well, one way to prevent that from happening is that I think for me we should start with ourselves. We have to make sure that we have to hit the gym or give ourselves exercise twice a
Exercise
week,
twice a
right?
week. Yep.
Correct. I mean, keeping yourself healthy, that's one way preventing of having any
Mm-mm.
serious illness. And even if you inhale a fine dust, at least you're still healthy. You have
Mm.
a strong immune system, don't you
Immune
think?
system. Oh yeah, also agree that
Very good.
immune system.
Immune system, that is correct.
Yes, and I also heard that these days, like children have a very weak immune system compared to the older people, like my
Hmm.
mother and my father, because like in like the young generation,
Yeah.
they um they can eat very clean food, and the environments were so clean compared to before.
Yes.
Yeah, but in the future, when my mother's generation, like many people can eat the dirty food. Like if the food fell down on the ground,
Mm-hmm.
they are going to eat that food without any worry.
Yeah, I
So,
agree with that.
because of that, they have a very strong immune system compared to the young generation.
Yes. And if you're a kid who was born in the 90s, that was the greatest generation ever. And
Mm-hmm.
definitely we had the best time of our lives. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
back then everything was normal and the
Yeah.
technology wasn't that progressive. It's still
Mm-hmm.
healthy. We
Mm.
can still coexist with nature, right?
Coexist the nature. What is?
Coexist, meaning to say, yes, coexist
Mm-hmm.
means we can live peacefully with nature.
Yeah, yeah, okay. Coexist the
Yes, ma'am.
nature.
Coexist. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
correct. And by the way, with that said, do you have any questions for me, Sunny?
Actually, I don't have.
All right. Are you sure that once you, just in case some people in Korea inhaled, find this, they won't turn into zombies? Are you sure?
I'm not sure.
You're not sure?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So hoping that air pollution in your country will be addressed soon enough. And with that said, I enjoyed talking to you.
Mhm.
You express yourself very well. Love it.
Mhm. Thank
Keep up
you.
the good work, okay?
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. And do you want to have a coffee after your class?
Mm, actually, after this class, I have to go to my work at the cafe.
Oh, okay.
So during, so while I working, then I
Mm,
can at the time I can drink one coffee for free,
okay.
a cup of
I see.
coffee for free. But today I have to get enough sleep for tomorrow.
Okay.
So I'm
Yeah, it's
not
your vacation.
so
Excited.
yeah, I won't drink a cup of coffee for
All
today.
right. Very good. Well, me too. I'm very excited for your vacation, and I do hope that you're going to have a blast. Enjoy it, okay?
Mhm. Okay.
All righty then. Well then, talk to you next week.
Uh huh.
Enjoy your vacation. Hakuna Matata. Bye.
Bye bye.
Take care, okay?
Bye bye.